Okay, let's break down something that's honestly both comical and pretty eye-opening about where Democrats are sitting these days. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, once painted as the rising star of progressives, the influencer of the far left, the face endlessly shared across TikTok and late-night monologues, is suddenly being devoured by her own followers. That's right. The same crowd that used to cheer her on, the ones who treated her like a political icon, have now turned hostile. And it's not just a mild pushback either. We're talking protests. We're talking loud interruptions. We're talking about angry activists yelling at AOC and even labeling her a supporter of war crimes at her own local meeting.
Investigations underway after someone vandalized Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's campaign office in the Bronx.
Yeah, someone dumped red paint on the roll-down gate with a sign that says AOC funds genocide in Gaza. Eyewitness News anchor Joe Torres is live in Westchester Square with more on that investigation. Joe.
Lauren, there is considerable and widespread agreement here in Westchester Square that no matter what political position you might have, your stance, what side of the aisle, if you're looking to make a statement, this is not the way to do it, through vandalism and the defacing of public property. According to police, it was about 12:40 this morning when this vandalism happened.
Picture that. The squad's headline act, once praised as the future of the movement, now being booed like she's some establishment figure from decades past. And here's the kicker. This whole meltdown didn't just happen on its own, it was triggered by a stunt from Marjorie Taylor Greene. Yes, MTG, the Republican that Democrats usually dismiss as unserious, managed to set a trap that boxed AOC into an impossible decision. And the result has been nothing short of ugly. So let's back up. What actually happened? Greene dropped a proposal, not one that had any shot of advancing, but it called for cutting off $500 million of U.S. funding for Israel's Iron Dome defense program. If you're not up to speed, Iron Dome is Israel's missile shield. It shoots down rockets before they destroy homes, buses, schools, or hospitals. Without it, thousands of innocent people would be in grave danger. Now, Greene obviously knew this measure would fail. That wasn't the purpose. The goal was to force Democrats into a loyalty test. Because, honestly, the modern Democratic brand has been built on two big themes: hostility toward Trump's camp and skepticism toward Israel. Greene knew she could make them choose between the two. Side with MAGA and vote to pull funds. Or keep the cash flowing and risk enraging their activist base. Either choice was poison. Clever move. And here's the twist, AOC walked right into it. Rather than taking the position that her most hardline supporters wanted, standing with Omar and Tlaib and voting yes to strip funds, she voted no. And overnight, her biggest fans turned against her. What used to be loyal support flipped into outrage. Her district office was splashed with paint and spray-painted accusations of genocide. At her town hall, angry locals screamed at her, flat out calling her complicit in war crimes. She tried to defend herself online, on X, but the replies were brutal. People who once hyped her up were now calling her just another sellout.
Very hard to defend